Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Tony Gapastone here. It's Tony's 2 cents. I do this weekly kind of short conversation, short message on big ideas. So I'm usually doing this like once a week, and it's just an under 10-minute talk about how we can move our projects forward, things that we can be doing to keep our creativity in the forward direction, not stalled, not 2 steps back, but moving forward. The idea today is how to steal creatively. Yeah, I am a big fan of reading and being influenced by other people. And one of the things I always recommend people in my workshops take is some reading by the guy named Austin Kleon. So when we do our screenwriting classes, I'm always talking about Austin's book. He's got 3 of them. The first one is called Steal Like an Artist. You can see it right there. Steal Like an Artist, Show Your Work, and Keep Going. These are the 3 books that he has. They're super small and they have tons of fun, creative pictures. If you're not a reader, you're like, I don't want to read like a big biography. Nope, it's really fun, very digestible, small little nuggets of creative wisdom. Go to austinkleon.com or order it on Amazon or whatever. I highly recommend. But what concept that has stuck out to me from these books is this idea that our inspiration and our creativity is going to be influenced in multiple ways if we're open to it, if we're willing to let other people's thoughts, ideas, stories, movies and films and music, things that have come before us, inspire us to think differently, to take a different twist, to make them nuanced, right? So in our screenwriting classes, we often talk about how The Lion King basically is just an offshoot of Shakespeare's Macbeth. The whole idea of these 2 brothers and one kills the other, and a prince and heir and the conflict that comes. It's just it's an age-old story just repackaged with animation animals. So what is it for you? Like, what can you do to take something that is maybe old or inspiring to you, some idea from the past, and repackage it in a way that is true to you and to your story and to your passion? So for instance, a lot of my work tends to be poking at things that I wrestle with, questions that I have about faith, injustices that I'm really riled up with in the world that I feel maybe I want to do something about that I don't know how to do. There's other things like, I'm exploring ideas around gender equity and racial justice, and how me as a white guy, how I need to acknowledge my ignorance. So let's say I'm inspired by, which it's not hard to say because it's true, a film called Fruitvale Station that is based on a true story that happened in Oakland, directed by Destin Daniel Cretton, starring Ryan Coogler. So I remember seeing this film and I remember going, oh my gosh, this is the kind of movie I want to make. It was real. It was honest. It made me want to take action. It pointed out things in the world that were true and relevant that were happening that I needed to do something about. So what I can say is, what is a Fruitvale Station story that I can take, that I'm aware of, maybe a true thing that happened, and how can I put it in a different form? Maybe I take, something that happened around the Capitol insurrection. Maybe I take that idea and I put it into space, and I put, this empire that's being threatened on this planet by all of these people that are spreading ideas and lies about the way that the government is run, and this idea that there's this kind of galactic, I'm kind of feel like I'm describing Star Wars, but you get the picture, right? You take something that has happened or another idea, something that you're inspired with, and you can put it in a personal way or twist it and turn it into a refreshing expression of that. So people might say, that reminds me of this. You go, yeah, I was really inspired by that. This is Austin Kleon's Steal Like an Artist, the concept that we can continue to be inspired and impacted by other people's work, by true stories, and make them personal and repackage them. And some would say, in Hollywood, there are always ideas being rebooted, regenerated, and they need fresh ideas. We don't just need, sequel number 45 on some franchise movie, but how can we take things that are familiar from the past and put new spins on them? Look at the Disney Plus show WandaVision. Okay, Marvel and these two characters, Wanda and Vision, repackaged in this kind of old school sitcom-y type thing. My daughter and I just watched Truman Show with Jim Carrey, and the same concept of this reality, but there's something else happening behind the scenes. So you take these things and you mesh them together into something new and put these characters that are fresh and new and different in the same world, just in a different expression. So those are my 2 cents for you today. Is there something you can do in your current project to connect it to something from the past, so that when someone reads it, when someone sees it, they feel a sense of nostalgia and they feel immediately like they're brought into the world without having to do a ton of work? That can just only help you get your projects moving and going forward. All right, well, I'm Tony Gappistone. I'm an actor, a screenwriter, and director. I'm based in Redwood City, California, and I founded BraveMaker. We're a 501c3 nonprofit, founded this organization to do the very thing that I'm trying to do myself: elevate brave stories for justice, diversity, and inclusion. I believe that film has the power to change minds, change hearts, impact culture, create systemic change, and we're doing that here every which way. If you want to follow us, you can follow us on all of the socials, including on YouTube at BraveMaker.org. Some of you are watching this on our BraveMaker.org channel. We appreciate any donations that you want to make. We're a 501c3 nonprofit, so all of the work that we do is funded by corporate sponsors and grants and generous donors, people who believe in the stuff that we're doing. You can go to your phone and just text the word BraveMaker to 44321, and the link will pop right up on your phone, or you can go to bravemaker.com/donate to give a tax-deductible donation today. And if you like to stay connected to our stuff, we occasionally have free movies and really cool artistic things that are happening, projects that new and emerging artists are creating that we love to share with you. Go to bravemaker.com/buzz. On our website at bravemaker.com, there's opportunities for internships, our merchandise at bravemaker.com/merch. You can get connected to all sorts of stuff. And I'm pretty accessible too. If I can help you with your film, or you want to take my class, go to the email right on your screen, tony@bravemaker.com. I'd love to get you connected. I'd love to help you in any way that I can with your film, your idea, your project, whatever it is. That's why we're here. And then join me and my co-host, Christina Jackson, every Friday, 4 p.m. Pacific time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we host a live show here on all of our socials with filmmakers and creative artists from all over the world, because we believe brave stories change the world, and you are the story. All right, that's all I got today. Take care.
Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook at BraveMaker.org. Like, subscribe, and share. To become a monthly donor, text the word BraveMaker to 44321 or go to bravemaker.com/donate. Thanks for tuning in.